Okay, hi everybody, it's me again. Um, this is gonna be anime series review. This is one that can be taken in different ways. Um, basically, this is Nagatoro. Don't toy with me, Miss Nagatoro. Now, I did see this show. I started watching season one, and they just finished season two. And at first, it's like it's weird. It's very weird because you have first of all the weirdest part I think in this anime is the main character's name is never mentioned throughout the entire season one. No one. Well, I should reiterate that one person I think mentioned his name from season one. I believe it was the president of the Heart Club. But aside from her, nobody says his name. And it's totally weird. Season two, people say his name and so on. But basically, what Don't Toy With Me, Miss Nagato is about, logistically, every day, and they even say in the synopsis, but they don't say it in the anime. Nyota Hatsuji is teased relentlessly by Hayase Nagatoro, a first year student who meets one day in the library while working on his manga. After reading his stories and seeing his awkward demeanor, she decides from that moment on to toy with him, even calling him Senpai in lieu of his real name. At first, Nagatoro's relentless antics are more bothersome than anything and leave him feeling embarrassed as he is forced to cater to her whims. However, as they spend more time together, a strange sort of friendship develops between them, and Nyota finds that life with Nagatoro can can even be fun. But one thing's for sure, his days will never be dull again. That's a synopsis on uh, Analyst, Anime List. But my personal feelings on it is it's so weird. But I found myself liking it just because of Nagatoro. The faces she makes, the expression she does, everything she does in this anime is totally wow. Just wow of the wowness. But as that synopsis reads, a relationship does develop. And you can even say, with season, I think it's really season two. Season two is where this anime goes from being, okay, she's just toying with him, to, oh, wait a minute, there's something else going on here. Because at the end of season one, there was something developing there. And into season two, it further develops. Up to the point where you're like, okay, these two are an item. Let's put that out there. They're an item. But overall, for the first two seasons, I find myself enjoying it immensely. The opening theme and the closing theme song of the show is great. The animation is great. The music is pretty good, and it and the comedy is pretty funny. It is. It's pretty goddamn funny, and but by a special big time comedy bits, I think, is with Nagatoro and her friends, and they call him Paizen. And yeah, you see Nyota, he he doesn't know how to deal with it. And then you get involved with this president of the art club, and that's just like a whole different ball game that they brought into play at towards the end of season one. I don't really spoil too much for season two, but something does happen in season two that kind of pushes them in, Nagatoro and Nyota in a way that that yeah, something's happening here. This is not, this is turning into something more than just a friendship. Now, Nagataro's first name is Hayachi, and a lot of things happen. But I find that the show has its own. It's a heartwarming show. It does. It feels like it's developing to something more than initially stated. Remember, the show's called "Don't Toy with Me, Miss Nagatoro." So that means like, oh, she's a tease. She bothers him all the time. But then things develop and change. And it's like, okay, this is not overall rating wise. I'm not going to give it a 10 out of 10. That's pretty crazy 10 out of 10. I still think there's some room to grow. I do. I would say 9 out of 10. This is definitely up there as far as, you want to call it a romantic comedy or, you know, what have you, but it's definitely up there. It has a lot of things to it that most series have. And I find it to be really intriguing on how they approach it. Um, and I'm looking at some comments on Analyst, and you know, some people might have dropped it because the bullying kind of thing. But if you stay with it, you find something there. You find something that makes it say, yeah, she's bullying him, but something is happening here. It is. It's not like, oh yeah, she's bullying him. Yeah, who gives a shit? He's a little turd and blah, blah, blah. No, something is happening. Because if you watch past the first 3 episodes of season 1, there are certain scenes where Nagatoro kind of thinks, she defends him. And doesn't want other girls to touch him. It's there. It's up in front. But another thing I really love, listen, I have a thing for girls of color for some reason in anime. I don't know what it is. There's something that they bring to the table. I don't know if I'm talking. The reason I say that is because of the main character, Soletta in Gundam, or is it just the whole broad spectrum? Just the way her character design is. It's fun. It's entertaining. I love they turn her into like a cat, and she's got these wiggly arms. It's great. It's a definite breath of fresh air, I think, into most animes here and there that have come down the pipeline. But if you guys get a chance, check out Nagatoro. I think it deserves a watch. I do believe if you can get past the, okay, she's bullying him kind of spiel, episode 1, episode 2, you get past that, and you get to the end of season 1, you got a hit right there. You're going to love it. You're going to love it. And especially with season 2. I found season 2 a lot more engaging. It opened the doors more. And if you go all the way to the end of the season, you're like, oh, what's going on here? There's something else going on here. This isn't just a friendship. Ooh, what's this? You'll get that kind of feeling. But I would say 9 out of 10, it's definitely worth a watch. It's definitely worth a watch. I think they did a fantastic job with this show. Like what it's bringing to the table. Definitely going to check out season 3 when it comes out. Don't know when it's going to come out, but hopefully soon. But this has been Bankai 922. Look forward towards a few more of these. The ones I haven't done, they're coming. It's going to be a problem doing them because some of them are going to be, oh boy. One in particular that I'm dreading is Eternity. that one with the, Fushi and everything. But then also, this week, I figured I'd just end the video with here, just this little tidbit. This week, there are going to be 2 anime series reviews. One is going to be Onimai, and the other one is going to be I Sword Sorcerer Coming Rule the World. So those 2 are ending this week. So you're going to see 2 anime series reviews. The only problem I have is this. I forgot I mentioned this. Wednesday is Stray Dogs episode review. So I don't know if it's going to be where I do them that day or I push them to Thursday. So, and then, you know how Stray Dogs is. It's getting pretty good. They're, in the process of doing this crazy shit. But this is about kind of trying to go check Nagatoro. You will not be disappointed. If you can get past episode 3 and into majority of season 1, you're going to love it. See you guys later.